Manchester United youngster Chido Obi-Martin's professional contract began on Friday. Only the most highly regarded prospects in the academy are given professional terms when they turn 17, the age when you can sign a pro deal, and Obi-Martin's contract has commenced. Obi-Martin signed a scholarship with an agreement for his professional contract to begin when he celebrated his birthday, and such deals are reasonably common in academy transfers. Nonetheless, there is particular excitement around Obi-Martin, and the official triggering of his professional contract marks an important milestone for the youngster, whose move from Arsenal in the summer window was seen as a significant coup due to his high potential. United's head of the academy, Nick Cox, and the head of academy recruitment, Luke Fedorenko, were responsible for the deal to sign Obi-Martin, who turned down an offer to stay at Arsenal. The 17-year-old has scored 4 goals in 2 starts in the U18 Premier League this term, which includes a special hat-trick that was scored when he made his debut for United. United's coaches will be challenged with keeping Obi-Martin's feet on the ground as he progresses, as the youngster has a huge profile and more than 300,000 followers on Instagram. The club's academy prides itself on developing outstanding talents and good young people, and Obi-Martin is in the right place to progress to a potential first-team debut down the line. United are always on the lookout to add the best emerging talent to their academy, and completing a deal for Obi-Martin, who is regarded as one of the most exciting young talents in Europe, was a further signal of the club's intent to continue to be best in class in youth football. Denmark-born Obi-Martin joined Arsenal from Danish team KB in 2022 and went from strength to strength last season, notably scoring 10 goals in a single game against Liverpool. He has been a youth international for Denmark and England, but represented the former in the UEFA European Under-17 Championship qualification campaign earlier this year. Obi-Martin also represented Denmark's under-18s during the last international break. Manchester United fans are buzzing after an eventful few days at the club, highlighted by their thrilling 3-2 victory over Bodo Glimt in the Europa League and the preparations for their upcoming Premier League clash against Everton. Ruben Amorim, the new manager at Old Trafford, is wasting no time implementing his vision, as both the players and the coaching staff focus on building momentum. Following the win against Bodo Glimt, where United secured Ruben Amorim's first managerial triumph at the club, the team was back at Carrington for training. The players split into groups to focus on different areas. Those who started the Europa League match, including Rasmus Højlund, Alejandro Garnacho and Noussair Mazraoui, engaged in lighter recovery drills such as stretching, low-intensity runs and massages. Meanwhile, defenders like Matthijs de Ligt, Lisandro Martinez and Victor Lindelof worked on tactical drills aimed at improving positioning and communication. Amorim's philosophy is already evident, as he demands control, composure and discipline from his squad. Young talents like Kobbie Mainoo and Tyrell Malacia also impressed, with the former focusing on quick passing drills and the latter showcasing defensive awareness and overlapping runs. Goalkeeper Andre Onana had a separate session honing reflex saves and distribution under pressure, a key part of Amorim's tactical plans. Ruben Amorim was highly involved in the session, giving individual instructions and motivating players, particularly Garnacho and Højlund, after their strong midweek performances. Reflecting on the Europa League victory, Amorim expressed his pride in the players' energy and commitment, but stressed the importance of shifting focus to Everton, who will visit Old Trafford on Sunday. With this win, the squad seems united and ready to fight for every point, hoping to give fans another performance to celebrate. Off the pitch, Manchester United is making waves in the transfer market, being linked with exciting prospects like Napoli's 𝐁𝐂𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿 23-year-old winger, renowned for his creativity, is reportedly being offered a lucrative 5-year contract worth €8 million annually. However, prizing him away from Napoli could prove challenging, with the Serie A club valuing him at around €100 million. Meanwhile, Kolo Muani, a versatile French striker, has struggled to meet expectations at PSG and may welcome a fresh start under Amorim. His speed, physicality and technical skill make him a promising option for strengthening United's attack. United fans were treated to a nail-biting spectacle in their recent win against Bodo Glimt. Garnacho opened the scoring within the first minute, but the visitors fought back, leaving United trailing midway through the first half. Højlund levelled the game with a brilliant header just before half-time and delivered the winning goal early in the second half, tapping in a well-executed team move. The victory marked a turning point for United's European campaign and a promising start for Amorim's tenure. Højlund, in particular, credited the team's new back three system for his recent success, stating that it mirrors his style at Atalanta and suits him well. Amorim has already identified areas for improvement, particularly in defence and fitness levels. Training sessions now simulate loss of possession scenarios to build the team's resilience and work rate in regaining control. This focus on defensive organisation and pressing aligns with his tactical philosophy, which prioritises structured transitions and adaptability. Additionally, reports suggest United is targeting a new left-back in upcoming transfer windows, with names like Alphonso Davies and Milos Kerkez under consideration. This move aims to strengthen a position where depth and consistency are currently lacking. Amorim's impact extends beyond tactics. His ability to inspire and communicate with players has earned praise from the squad. Diogo Dalot described him as a demanding professional who embodies the club's standards, while Harry Maguire noted the energy and clarity he brings to team meetings. The manager's emphasis on hard work and accountability is resonating, with players expressing optimism about the future. As Manchester United prepare for a busy schedule, Amorim's methods and ideas are beginning to shape the team's identity. The hard-fought win against Bodo Glimt and the promising developments at Carrington suggest that brighter days may lie ahead for the club. Fans will be eager to see how the team builds on this momentum, starting with Sunday's match against Everton as they push to reclaim their status among Europe's elite. Rasmus Højlund praised the influence of Ruben Amorim after Manchester United's win against Bodo Glimt. Højlund scored on the stroke of half-time to equalise against Bodo Glimt in the Europa League on Thursday night and produced a match winner in the second half. The young striker, who missed the start of the campaign with a hamstring injury that he sustained in pre-season, took both goals brilliantly, but the first was the pick of the pair. Højlund's season so far hasn't gone as planned, but he appeared to turn a corner against Bodo Glimt and should continue to develop and improve key aspects of his game under Amorim. After the 3-2 victory against Bodo Glimt, Højlund spoke to MUTV and praised Amorim for bringing in a new system at United, which he feels the players are beginning to take on board. New system, new ideas, and I think we made a step in the right direction today, but obviously it's going to take some time, but it's 3 points at home, which is good, he said. I think the idea is getting a little bit under the skin, but it needs to take time because the new manager has just come in. We work very hard on the training pitch and we've not had any days off. For me personally, the style suits me very well and I'm very happy the new boss is here. I think we're still in the process of learning this new system, and obviously there are players who have to play in different positions that they've been used to and new roles for different players. Højlund scored 16 goals in his first season after signing from Atalanta, and his brace against Bodo Glimt at Old Trafford increased his tally for this campaign to 4 goals. Marcus Rashford started in attack in Amorim's first game in charge against Ipswich Town, but Højlund could retain his starting role this weekend. Noussair Mazraoui described himself as a versatile player after Manchester United's win against Bodo Glimt in the Europa League. Mazraoui was signed from Bayern Munich for €15 million, £12.8 million, with a possible €5 million, £4.2 million in add-ons in the summer window, and was brought in to replace Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Sources said Mazraoui was signed because he is comfortable playing on either side of the defence, but he's more than lived up to that billing by showing remarkable versatility. Mazraoui has played 4 different positions in just his first few months in Manchester and has become an instant favourite among fans because of his consistent performances. The Morocco international has started on the right side of a back 3 for Ruben Amorim's 2 games in charge and excelled in that role when playing against Bodo Glimt on Thursday. Mazraoui spoke to MUTV after that game and said it was a tough game, eventually a good win. We started really well, had a difficult period in the first half when we conceded 2 goals. We made the draw before half-time, which I think was really important, and in the second half we dominated. And just the 1 goal, so I think we could have scored more goals. It's really important to win your first game at Old Trafford for Amorim, also for the supporters, because the coach knows how important they are, and everyone knows how important they are. But also if you see the Europa League table, I'm not sure what position we're in now, but we needed the win. I've played 4 positions now, and everywhere I can help the team, I will. I'll put my best efforts in every position, and I try to do that, and eventually, what can I say? I'm a versatile player, I think, smiles. For me personally, it's the nicest feeling in football to make an assist. It's always a nice feeling as a defender because it doesn't happen too often. Mazraoui has started every game bar one in the league for United this term.